Yo, 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 Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is music related, rooted in music. Oh yeah, I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $Michael US. Also, check out my website, www.250gemstones.com.co. Let's go. Kanye West, this nigga is at it again talking. I mean, does this man ever learn? Them rants, boy. But he got an album coming out, and this article kind of slips it in. So I think all of this is about album sales, marketing, getting his name back in the streets. This is according to Fox99.com. Kanye West goes on race rant. We're not black, we're Indian. Author Autumn Hawkins. Lord have mercy. Another one of Kanye West's rants has gone viral again. At the rapper's Vulture's listening party in Vegas over the weekend, the Chicago native ranted about how black Americans are Indians. How in the hell are we Indians and we came from Africa? Africa and India. Africa and America is way on the other side. How in the hell we native? Let's continue. This man here. Race is made up. West breaking down the constructional ideology of race. Here we go. Y'all brace yourselves. I'm going to take my time. Because as y'all know, this nigga is on one. He stay on one. Who cares about crazy? Kanye asked before adding. And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian. We're Native Americans. No, we ain't. I'm on my little side note. No, we're not. We derived from the beautiful continent of Africa, sold around the world by Europeans and Arabs and other blacks. And other Africans. You understand what I'm saying? He then questioned, but what happened to the Indian? Show me black on the planet. The hit maker then paused his rant to call out a woman who was once recording his speech and asked, why did you stop recording? So Kanye asked this woman, why did you stop recording? She then mumbled something inaudible, which prompted Kanye to respond, nah, because you think I sound crazy. A lot of times when people say, you think I'm crazy, think I'm crazy. A lot of times, yeah, you do sound crazy. Geographically, you don't make sense, brother. Oh, here we go with the... Why does this man keep messing with these folks? Kanye goes on anti-Semitic rants again. In his rant, he also continues to target the Jewish community with his anti-Semitic remarks. Why you keep messing with these folks, Kanye? You already witnessed and endured what they did to your nigga ass last year. They had this nigga up by the britches. They had this nigga by the boots, by the laces. Had this nigga upside down like P. Diddy had Wale. When Wale was making sexual advances to Cassie, P. Diddy wasn't going for that. Held that nigga over the balcony. That's what the Jewish community did to Kanye. Why do you keep messing with these folk? It's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world, he said in a video obtained by TMZ, where he name drops Adolf Hitler and Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What are you talking about? And West is incorrect here. Per the Times of Israel, there's only 15 million Jews in the world, not 60. There's only 15 million? Jesus Christ, Hitler. Yay, third party sponsor that. Bring your sponsorships to that, he said. I don't give a F, nigga. I don't give a F about life or death. I got visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. What the hell are you talking about? This man said, talking about Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay, third party. Who's the third party? Who's the third party? What are you talking about? Bring your sponsors to that. Bring your sponsors to Jesus Christ, Hitler, and Kanye. Then he said, I don't care about living or dying. I don't care about life or death. Then he started talking about his kids. I got visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. A lot of, you know what I noticed? A lot of men that go through them those divorce courts. I don't know what goes on in them divorce courts, but they always tell me the outcome, man. They should hit me with child support, and it seemed like their souls leave their bodies. Have you ever seen a man that's paying child support or has paid child support? I'm talking about a good father. I'm talking about a father that wants to be in the child's life. I don't know what goes on in them courts, but it ain't good. They regulate everything that they. You got some strangers telling a grown man how to spend his money on his kids and went to see his own damn kids. The very little miracles that came from his nutsack. He has to get approval from some white cracker or whoever's up in there in them family courts to go see his kids. What kind of shit is this? Oh my, thank God that never happened to me. Look like their souls, their souls left their body. Their eyes start turning black. They look like a shell of themselves. Every man that I've ever met that's going through family court, they act like Kanye. If y'all paying child support, help me out. All the brothers out there, all the men out there, black, white, Asian, Middle Eastern, Latino. Why do y'all come out them family courts looking crazy like that? Kanye shares 4 children with Kim Kardashian, daughters North, Chicago, and sons Saint and Son. The two got divorced in 2022. A woman said to Ye in a video, "You ain't God, nigga." Hey, who's this lady? Who is this lady? I gotta find a round of applause sound effect. A woman said to Ye in the video, "You ain't God, nigga." Ye then threatened to have the woman thrown out the room. Kanye West got mad because nobody want to hear this nigga. You ain't God. You ain't Jesus. You ain't none of that. She said, You just a rich nigga going through rich nigga problems. Lost your damn mind. You ain't no God. This is not the first time that Kanye has used anti-Semitic speech in his rants. Last year, one of his tweets got him kicked off of Twitter. I told you, the Jewish community put boots in this nigga ass and act like he don't get it. This nigga is so brilliant, but he act like he's slow. If I go down this alley behind Kroger's grocery store, and there's some Blood Gang members, and I saw what these Blood Gang members did to this man behind that Kroger grocery store. They put boots in his ass, slapped him, stabbed him. He was screaming for help. Now, I wasn't going to help him. I was like, because if I get involved, they're going to do what they doing to you. They're going to do it to me. But what I'm saying is I observed. So in my mind, does it make sense to go down behind that Kroger grocery store? Is it in my best interest? And knowing what can happen to me, why would I go back over there? Kanye, why you keep going over there to the Jewish community? And they keep putting boots in your ass, taking your money. The funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. You said about what Kanye said about his previous statements, that including him writing about DEFCON 3, which resulted in him being banned from the platform. So I don't know what DEFCON 3 is. Y'all help me out. What is DEFCON 3? He later apologized in an interview with Piers Morgan back in October 22. This man is all over the place. Look it. I'm going to read this and I got to get out this because my brain is hurting. I would say, "I'm sorry for the people that I hurt with the DEFCON," he said, regarding a tweet where he threatened to go DEFCON 3 against the Jewish people. He likely meant DEFCON 3, DEFCON. But everybody thought he said death, DEATH. I feel like I've caused hurt and confusion. Oh, Kanye, is Kanye being honest about the stuff that's coming out his mouth? I feel like I caused hurt and confusion. I don't know if you caused so much hurt, but confusion. Because I lost about 17 brain cells. No, not 17. 17 times 10. 170 brain cells. I don't know how many brain cells we have in our brain, but I lost a whole bunch of them. I got this feeling the first time I smoked some weed. I was like, what the hell is going on? I feel like I caused hurt and confusion. Now, I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I have been through. If you guys want to check out this article, this is, once again, you can check it out, Foxy, FOXY99.com. I'll meet y'all on the other side to give you my opinion. Lord have mercy. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Kanye West, I don't know what this nigga's on some real, because the way he talks, how can you be a Native American and be a Jew? A lot of times he gets offended when people call this nigga crazy. And I want to thank that woman who called Kanye West out and said, nigga, you ain't God. Nigga. Oh no, she said, you ain't God, nigga. You ain't God. You ain't God. And half the time you know what the hell you talking about. But the root cause, he is disturbed by that visitation coming from the courts. A lot of time when Kanye West talk, I know it's for marketing. It has to be for marketing. But I don't know if there's a cry for help. Because a lot of times when he talk, you don't know if he's serious or is he trolling? Is he marketing? But he has issues. But I think the main issue, he's been saying this ever since it happened. Them visitations. Another entity is telling this man when he can see his own flesh and blood. Another entity, an unknown entity, a person who don't even give a damn about Kanye, Kim, or the damn kids. It is there for the money. It is there to make his life a living hell. He has to get approval from another human being to see his own damn kids. That's probably one of the worst feelings. It's probably degrading more than anything. I'm a grown-ass man and I'm rich. And I'm talented. And I'm paying for everything. What kind of shit is this? I don't know how blacks think we're not Indians. Indians were Indians. We're Africans. We always trying to be the original something, but we ain't got nothing. I'm going to address this and I'm going to get up out of here. Because every time I listen to stuff like this, and I think he deliberately does stuff like this to trigger people like me, to piss us off, because we're not Indians. We were never Native Americans. We were never Native Indians, because they lived all the way on this side of the globe. We was all the way over there in Africa. Now, over time, the black man was sticking it to them Indian girls. Oh, yes, they would, because they were far stronger than the Indians. I'm talking about the Africans. The Africans were far genetically superior to the native Indian males. Oh yeah, all them Indian girls, that long pretty hair, they saw these niggas coming off the boat and Chief Running Water and Chief what's another, Running Water and Chief Dark Cloud. They saw all them niggas coming off the boat. And they looking at they Indian wives. They're looking at their Indian sisters. They're looking at their Indian mothers. And they all doing this. And they saw all them Africans coming off the boat. They all chiseled, swole, chained up. They're like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? They seen all these white folks doing them dirty. You gotta remember, you're a native Indian. You seeing all these white folks ready to wipe you out. And then they're bringing in all these slaves, all this commotion going on. But the Indian women were looking at the African slaves, massive, strong. And she's like, oh my God, they all doing this. All the sisters, the aunties, the mamas, the daughters, they all rubbing their titties, looking at these massive creatures coming off the slave ships. Us, niggas. And yes, we were sticking it to them Indian girls over time. But this was their land. America, all the way up to Alaska, it's all Indian. He knows this. The Jewish people out there in Israel, how in the hell we gonna be in Israel and in the Americas at the same damn time? Can y'all help me? Kanye West has lost his mind once again. Flood my comments. I'm done with this mess. I lost about 30 more brain cells just trying to figure out what the hell I just said. 250, capital G, Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.